Yep, day 82. Snow in Vermont in the Green Mountains. Cold, cold night. Didn't get a lot of sleep. Let's look what we're going to do today. Alright, so we are at the Story Springs shelter right down here. Mile marker 1629.6. Got 560.2 miles to Katahdin. Alright, we're going to leave the shelter. We're going to do the descent down past the campground I was wanting to go to. Kind of glad I didn't. And then we're climbing Stratton Mountain. That's it. Top of that's at mile marker 1637, so about 8 miles. Do the descent, probably slip and fall 15 times. And then the rest of the day looks kind of like it did yesterday for a lot of it. We're going to go past big road that leads into Manchester Center. And then we're going to start climbing, and I'm going to stay at either Bromley Shelter, or I'd like to go ahead and climb the whole ski slope and stay at the warming hut on top of Bromley Mountain. So we'll see which happens and if I can stay healthy to there. So that's at 1652 or 1653. So yeah, that'd be about a 23, just over 23, maybe 24 mile day. It is 5:24. I decided not to get up early. I woke up at 3. Hadn't really slept hardly all night. And I knew it had snowed, so I also didn't want to start down the trail at night on a headlamp, dealing with the slippery conditions and get my feet soaking wet, because they're going to be as soon as you step out of the shelter. These are the times it tries men's souls. Anyway, we're going to make the best of it. Snow's coming down sideways right now. There's zero visibility down here. Stratton Mountain's a lot higher than where I'm at, so not hoping or not looking to see much. Alright. Yeah, hopefully you can see pretty steady snow coming down. Normally, you've heard me say in the past, if you watch me come to the Smokies or wherever else, that snow is much better than rain. However, that is if the ground isn't already flooded. Now snow just adds slippery rocks. Or snow turns slippery rocks into treacherous rocks. And treacherous roots. I slipped on more roots yesterday than rocks. Alright, y'all, climbing up Stratton Mountain. The weather sucks. It's kind of raining and sleeting. I'm trying to protect it with my hood, but I can see that we're going to be in the damn clouds, so we're going to get a view today. That sucks. Alright, y'all, just about a mile short from Stratton Shelter / pond or something like that, I think. The descent off Stratton wasn't fun. Being up on top of Stratton was worse. Wind howling, snow / sleet / rain blowing sideways. Kind of reminiscent of the Smokies or the Cherokee National Forest when I was in it. Yeah, it was brutal. No views. Just my luck, I guess, but it's alright. We're still pushing north. It was cool. Y'all probably saw the comment from Kansas. I got to see it today before I left, and I will text him as soon as I have phone coverage. Alright, y'all. Driving on, looking at Bromley warming hut tonight, maybe on top of the ski mountain. Depending on the weather. If it's like it is up on top of Stratton, then we may be staying a little lower. Alright, here's Stratton Pond. Wish I could have made it here last night. It's a good tent platform. Alright, moving on. 7.8 miles to the next shelter, Spruce Peak Shelter. I meant to tell y'all, I took only one, but one heinous, well, kind of heinous fall down, coming down Stratton. It wasn't as bad as the elbow slash ankle slash broken pole went off of Everett, or Everett. And it wasn't on a rock, it was on just some, what I thought was solid ground. Stood kind of both hills on top of this little bank, and the bank gave way, at least part of it. The part under my right foot gave way. The part under my left foot, which is the injured leg, did not. So the left shoe dug in, the right shoe slid down the hill, and my left foot proceeded to end up behind me. And man, I screamed out in pain, and I felt some pressure on my knee, but got up, man. It was all right. And to be honest with you, it almost felt a little bit better. It's like it stretched it out and did no damage so far anyway. Doesn't hurt. It's been, what, about an hour and a half now, so we'll see how it feels later tonight. But I think I got lucky and got by on that one, and it doesn't seem to have aggravated my other injury down in my ankle and my shin. So all good. Driving on. I feel lucky that was it, because it wasn't too bad of a descent, but man, the snow and the wind and the freaking sleet pelting you in the face was no fun. Early riser heading north. Our next chance for a view is Bromley Mountain. We're gonna I think we're gonna stay in the ski lodge warming hut tonight, so hopefully if something will clear up, we'll have a view. And look at this, it's amazing how quickly the trail changes. It's a nice piece of track other than the mud, but I'm used to it by now. And no, I haven't got the Gore-Tex socks yet. They're coming in Killington for those asking. People are worried about foot sweat. Man, maybe in the summertime you gotta worry about that. But it's 38 degrees, and I'm stepping in cold water and mud all day. So you gotta think, it's just like, well, for those of you who have ever dove, i.e. scuba diving, it's just like wearing a wetsuit booty, really. Your feet don't sweat in them because the water surrounding it keeps it cool. So the sock will be submerged in water almost, good Lord, all day, like my darn tufts are right now. So that's going to keep your foot cool. And even if it does sweat a little bit, trust me, the moisture level is going to be nowhere near what it is right now. My feet are just soaked and have been since my second step off the platform at the shelter. Alright, pushing north. It is very pretty here. I was just thinking as I was walking about how I wanted to stay in front of spring just a little bit. Not a whole bunch, just a little bit. We have done that successfully so far in Vermont. Maybe last night's weather might highlight that might have got just a week or two too far in front. There's some green growth you can see on the ground, but the trees, some have just barely started to bud. But yeah, not much. And I love that. I'll tell you, I look back at, not by sight, and a few other people videos whose names escape me right now, and I don't even recognize where they're at. They tell me where they're at, unless they're up on one of the balds or something, like the one with the air traffic control beacon on it. Yeah, if they're down in the woods somewhere next to some place that's easy recognizable, man, I don't recognize it. It looks totally freaking different than when I was there. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna come back and re-hike some of these areas when summer's in full bloom, and I'm definitely coming back to hike Vermont again, because this is just what it gave me this time, and man, I accept it. I welcome it. but I want to see it in its full beauty. Barbara, I just read your comment, Barbara W, and I think I buy into your interpretation of what the AT provides. This is just how it addicts you, and like it keeps a few things covered up and just makes you want to come back. And that's exactly what it's doing here in Vermont. Hey, we got a view, Prospect Rock. Gorgeous view, love it. Makes me smile. You can see over there though, top of that mountain, that's what I was dealing with up on Stratton. Just covered in clouds, and windy and snowy. Down there, not so much. Beautiful. Remember the sign from Spielberg's video? Prospect Rock. The AT is this way. Onward we shall go. Alright y'all, it's about 1 o'clock, stopping at the Spruce Peak Shelter. Look at this, got a door. This is awesome. Creek runs right by, right there, fill up water. My mileages never fall on these. Very cool. Let's open up and see what we got. Are you shitting me, pal? Excuse me, Noah Cooper. Y'all don't use language like that. Look at this. Table. Bunks. Wood burning stove. Are you kidding me? Alright y'all, you should definitely stop here. And they also have tenting platforms down there as well. This is a great shelter. Alright y'all, got Mark and Moose right here. And he is the first to do it right here. He brought the McDonald's met me at the trailhead. This is out of control, brother. Thank you, Mark.
No problem.
Appreciate it, bud. Alright y'all, Mark F did it. He lives real close by the trail here. We've been emailing. That was pretty cool. So I just had a quarter pounder with cheese, a large fry, a cherry Coke. I think he got me a 10-piece nugget. I only ate about 6 of them. And a strawberry cream pie. That was fabulous. Mark F, man, ever in your debt. It was good to meet you. It was good to meet Moose. You're a good dude, man. We'll keep in contact, buddy. All right. So I made it to Bromley Shelter. The top of Bromley Mountain's only a mile away, straight uphill, obviously. You can see a good shot of it in Redbeard's video. I just watched it the other day. However, it's above snow line, and there ain't much snow up there. But I think I'm gonna go check out these tent platforms and probably stay here tonight because it's not above the freezing line. And I'm hoping it's gonna get cold tonight. I would sleep in this very nice shelter, but as you can see, man, the wind is blowing right in on it. So just not my luck, but it was blowing in on me last night too, and I learned my lesson. So tonight, I gotta be in the tent or in that warming hut. So we'll see. I'm gonna look around, see what I wanna do. All right, so, well, can't tell, I'm on the ski slope. Couldn't find what I wanted down there. Didn't like those platforms. They were more up in the wind than the dang shelter. So I'm gonna go up and check out this warming hut. If it's a no-go, we're gonna have to keep walking or find something. There's a couple of good stealth spots. They've got a privy up here on top of the mountain too, so all should be well. We'll find something. Man, I just can't explain how cool it is to see all these places in person after you've seen them in so many people's videos. How freaking cool. Now we just gotta hope whatever this warming building is open. Oh, how freaking cool is this? Oh, yes, sir. smells funky, but I don't care. Very cool. Very cool. This will work. I'm gonna sleep right up there, I think. Alright, y'all. Yawning. It's only 4:40 in the afternoon. Alright, so for all those coming behind me, Greeter, Red Mage, whole host of others. Depending on the weather, man, Bromley's shelter might be okay. It might be a good choice. It's a pretty nice shelter for sure. But man, this is awesome. There's no heat, there's no electricity. Trust me, there's outlets everywhere. I bet everybody that's come in here has tried to plug at least their charger, phone charger into it, as I did too, because you never know. But clearly it doesn't work. But I'll tell you, this is very nice. It is snowing outside, cold as hell, but this is good. And I am very grateful and thankful that I came up here. All right, let's talk about what we did today. I'm gonna turn the camera around. All right, so here we were this morning. We had 560.2 miles left. We were at mile marker 1629.6, Story Springs Shelter. And we had to start by going uphill first, which surprised me. I thought we were near the top, but we weren't. And then I started descending down. So the problem where we were last night, we were right at the 3,000 foot mark. Snow level is right just below that. So we were right up where we shouldn't have been really, but I don't know. Snow's just as good as rain, I guess, when it was that wet already. But the good thing is, we turned one of them pages, yo. He's gone. But that brought us on up to here. So we crossed over the road, and there we go, up. And the whole time I was climbing the mountain, it was getting worse the higher you went. Man, we were just under 4,000 feet. So 3936, got to the top. Weather was miserable, windy, just like it is outside here, but more windy. Snow blowing sideways. I got the hell off. Started heading down as quick as I could. Fell and busted my ass somewhere right in here. Descended on down. Next time I turned the camera on, well, I was almost at the flat here, and then at Stratton Pond. Right here is where I filmed that pond at. So right there it was mile 1640. So we continued on. Terrain really good today, man. I could make some good time. Prospect Rock is the one view that we got today. Yay. And continuing on. Crossed over Vermont Highway 11 and 30. That is where the McDonald's and Mark met us there, and that was fabulous. Mark, again, thank you so much, man. That was so good. And I'm about to drink a Dunkin' Donuts store-bought, one of those coffee drinks that he gave me too. I'm about to drink that here in a second. One thing I'll back up and mention, y'all saw Spruce Peak Shelter. Man, that shelter is top notch. It's got a barn door that's on those little sliding rails. That is one of the better shelters I've seen. Stay there if you can. Alright, so we proceeded on, and y'all know what that means, right? Ripping off another page, yo, turning in pages. Look at that, ripped off 2 today. Went to Bromley Shelter, almost set up there. Thank God we didn't, because who would want to pass up a climb like this? 2 in one day, man, that's just a bonus. So we climbed up, and we are here. I'm in the ski warming hut. We're at mile marker 1653.7, only 536 left. That means in 2 days, y'all, we're going to be under 500 miles left to the big one. Now, we'll cover what we're going to do in the morning, but we're definitely going to turn another page tomorrow. Definitely, as long as I stay healthy. We'll cover that in the morning. Overall, good day. Views, I'm going to come back and hike Vermont, man. We're just not going to get them. The weather isn't going to change over the next, like I will be in New Hampshire, I think, well before the weather's going to change, which sucks. I know Kansas is in the White Mountains right now, and if he's getting any of this, man, what I'm dealing with ain't nothing, because he's climbing up to some big elevations. Like, that's Smokies all over again, but worse. So yeah, I'm thankful I'm only in Vermont right now. But man, I'm cheering him on. He stayed here 1 week ago today. So that kind of, well, moving at his pace, that means a little over a week from now, I should be at least attacking Moose Lock. All right, y'all. I don't have much else to report. I want to keep this fairly short so I can send it out from here. Don't forget your mothers, because Mother's Day's coming up very soon this weekend, and man, do something special for that one that took care of you when you were growing up and does all those special things. My mom is the best, man. She was doing, I called for a favor today. I called her on the phone as I'm walking through the middle of the woods in Vermont, and my mom still picks up the phone and still just does whatever she can for me, and I could guess no better. So I love you, Mom. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's about it for today. TCCB, I know I love you. Can't wait to see you guys and be home again. We got to finish this out. We should be close to 30 days, if not a little under out. And yeah, we're going to finish strong. Y'all keep watching them videos. Keep making money for St. Jude's. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, man. Let's keep it up. All right, y'all. You know, I was already done filming, but then I gotta just show you this. Vermont, you're killing me. Killing me. This is never gonna end, y'all. So when we got here, man, there was no snow on the ground. It was just spitting a little bit. It's turned into dang near a full-blown blizzard in the past hour. All this has happened in the past hour. I gotta check the weather and see how bad this is gonna be. All right. We'll just keep pressing on. Everybody pray for Kansas and the Whites, man, because you know that dude ain't gonna stop. Hope he's all right.